Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, also known as Babasaheb Ambedkar, was one of India's most prominent and respected social reformers. He was born on April 14, 1891, in the town of Maho in Madhya Pradesh, India. His family was part of the Maha caste, considered one of the lowest castes in the Hindu social hierarchy. Early life: Ambedkar's father, Ramji Maloji Sakpal, was an army officer, and his mother, Bhima Bai, passed away when he was only 5 years old. Despite facing discrimination due to his caste, Ambedkar was an excellent student, and after completing his primary education in Maho, he went on to attend high school in Satara, Maharashtra. He went on to study at Elphinstone College in Mumbai and earned a degree in economics and political science from Bombay University. Ambedkar also earned a degree in law and economics from Columbia University in the United States and a PhD in economics from the University of London. Social reforms: Ambedkar was a staunch believer in the principle of equality and spent most of his life fighting against the caste-based discrimination prevalent in Indian society. He was a key figure in the Dalit Buddhist movement and worked tirelessly to empower the Dalit community, which had been historically marginalized and oppressed. He was also a vocal advocate for women's rights, and his efforts led to the inclusion of women's suffrage in the Indian Constitution. Political career: Ambedkar's political career began in the 1930s when he was appointed to the Bombay Legislative Council. He went on to serve as the chairman of the drafting committee that wrote the Indian Constitution, which was adopted in 1950. In 1952, he was elected to the Indian Parliament and served as the country's first law minister. He resigned from his position in 1951 over disagreements with the government on issues related to minority rights and went on to form his own political party, the Republican Party of India. Contribution to Indian Constitution: as the chairman of the drafting committee, Ambedkar played a crucial role in the drafting of the Indian Constitution, which was adopted on November 26, 1949. He ensured that the constitution provided for the protection of the rights of Dalits and other marginalized communities, including the right to vote, the right to education, and the right to work. Role in Indian independence movement: Ambedkar was an active participant in the Indian independence movement and fought for the rights of Dalits and other oppressed communities. He founded the Bahishkrit Hitakarini Sabha in 1924, an organization dedicated to the upliftment of the Dalit community. He also served as a member of the Viceroy's Executive Council and was appointed the chairman of the drafting committee of the Indian Constitution. Conversion to Buddhism: in 1956, Ambedkar converted to Buddhism, along with thousands of his followers, in protest against the discrimination faced by the Dalit community in Hinduism. He believed that Buddhism provided a more egalitarian and just society and urged Dalits to convert to Buddhism as a means of liberation from caste oppression. Legacy: Ambedkar's legacy as a social reformer and political leader is unparalleled in Indian history. He was a key figure in the struggle for Indian independence, and his work on the Indian Constitution ensured that the country's legal system was based on principles of equality and justice. Ambedkar is often called the father of the Indian Constitution, and his work continues to inspire social and political movements in India today. His birth anniversary is celebrated as a public holiday in India, and his statues and portraits are found across the country. Death: Ambedkar died on December 6, 1956, at the age of 65. His death was a great loss to the Indian people, but his legacy continues to inspire generations of Indians to fight against discrimination and work towards building a more just and equitable society.